Hello friends, and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we'll be making an easy and delicious chicken chow mein. So let's go right into the kitchen and get started. For this recipe, I'll be using some garlic cloves, a small nub of ginger. I'll go over the rest of these ingredients in a minute, but you can omit any of these ingredients or you can add any items that you'd like. I'll also be using some chicken thighs and some egg noodles. I'm just going to use 2 chicken thighs today. I'll rinse them real well and then trim off most of the fat. If there's a little bit still attached, that's okay. Then I will slice up the chicken into thin, medium-sized strips, not too small, not too big. Give my hands a quick wash. And then the marinade will consist of about a tablespoon of cornstarch, about a tablespoon of light soy sauce, a pinch of kosher salt, some cracked black pepper, and then a drizzle of some pure sesame oil. Give that a nice mix up, and we can put this off to the side and let it marinate while we prepare the rest of the ingredients. You can cook any type of noodles that you want. You can use regular spaghetti noodles, that's fine. Just use a little bit less than a pound and just cook it to the package instructions. I like the egg noodles for this dish. Some Asian stores will have these partially cooked egg noodles, which would be in the refrigerated section. They're super convenient. You just cook them for a minute and then just shock them in some ice water. And what I like to do is just lay them out on a towel then so they can air dry while we prepare the rest of the ingredients. The beauty of a lot of these stir fries is that you can change things around, you can omit different things or add different things. Cut your half of yellow onion into strips, same with your 1 carrot. Cut into strips your half of a red pepper. Mince up the white parts of the scallion and cut the green parts a little bit bigger. We will then mince our nub of ginger and our 4 cloves of garlic. This looks like a lot, and I guess it kind of is. You can dial back the garlic and ginger if you'd like. For the snow peas, I'm not going to cut them or anything. I just rinse them and I'm going to pull off the sharp ends. And last but not least, the bean sprouts I just rinsed real well. I'm not going to cut them or do anything. We'll just toss them in at the end. And now all we have left is our stir fry sauce. This is super easy. Tablespoon of light soy sauce, tablespoon of dark soy sauce. This is a tablespoon of oyster sauce. We'll add a little drizzle of sesame oil and a couple tablespoons of water. Give this a nice whisk up. If you want it to be saucier, add a 1/4 cup of chicken stock, but this time I want it to be more compact and less saucy. And now we have the fun part. All we have to do is stir fry everything. I'm using some grapeseed oil. You could use any neutral oil, and very high heat in the wok. You could also use a frying pan if you'd like. We're going to fry off the chicken, spread it out so all of it makes contact with the pan. This is after about 2 minutes, and this is after about 4 or 5 minutes. I want to cook it about 90% of the way, get a really nice color on it. It can finish cooking in the stir fry at the end. So we will go ahead and remove the chicken. Add in a little bit more oil and swirl it around. And now I'm going to fry off the noodles. This step is totally optional. You can just put the noodles in at the end if you'd like. They're already cooked, so you can just throw them in the stir fry at the end and just cook them through for a couple minutes. But I like to take this extra step and just fry the noodles in a tiny little bit of oil just for 2 or 3 minutes, just so it gets a really nice, beautiful texture and some crispy edges. It just makes such a great difference. But again, you don't have to do this. So after about 2 or 3 minutes, I'm just going to remove the noodles and place it alongside the chicken. Now the noodles and the chicken are done. One more time with a little bit of oil. And now we can stir fry off the rest of our ingredients. Saute your onions for about 1.5 minutes. Add in your carrots and your red bell pepper. Cook another minute until slightly soft. I want everything to have a nice crispiness to them, so we're not going to cook everything down too much. This is when you want to add the ginger and the garlic, let it get fragrant, then mix it through. Add in your snow peas and cook an additional 30 seconds. Then you can drop back in the chicken and the noodles. Look how quick everything is coming together now. All we have left is to drop in the stir fry sauce. It smells amazing. We will cook an additional 1.5 minutes, I'd say. And then we'll cut the heat and add our bean sprouts and the green parts of the scallions, and we're ready to serve. Thank you guys so much for joining me in the kitchen today. I hope you get a chance to try this recipe. You can garnish your chicken chow mein with a little drizzle of sesame oil or maybe a sprinkle of sesame seeds. It was absolutely delicious. Tell me you wouldn't smash that right there. If you haven't subscribed already, please consider subscribing. Don't forget to leave me a like, and I will see you on the next video.